Hello everyone and welcome back to StarMade and welcome back to my first very basic ship. I created this one in my first episode, uh, basically only with the blocks and the credits you have when you started a fresh game. I just extended the salvage beams and added some shields in the meantime, but yeah, basically it's still my basic ship. It's absolutely not a beauty. Indeed not. So I'd like to build a new ship in this episode. Or I'd like to start to build a new ship because I've read myself through the wiki, StarMade wiki, during the past weeks or days, and I think I've learned a lot, and I'd like to try several things, and I'd like to share this with you. And yeah, the other thing is I found a space station recently, an abandoned space station, and I can say this is the best source of income you can have. You can salvage all the hull blocks and glass blocks and all such stuff here with your salvage beams. So you can not just mine asteroids or planets with your salvage beams. You can of course salvage stuff from a abandoned station, which is a very good source for income, especially the glass boxes over here. On this side, the station looks quite intact, but, well, from this side, I can say, wait a second, I can say I was quite busy. I salvaged a lot of blocks, which is very good, because now I can start to build a second ship, a larger one, with interior and more advanced power core and weapons and all such stuff. Yeah, so let's start. Let's leave this ship here. So press R for leaving the ship. I will leave it here because maybe I need a working ship until the other one is finished to travel around, so let's leave it here, and I will start the new one over there. So let's set up the new core, and let's call this ship Black Rock, because it will be still a mining ship, a larger one with some more weapons, so better defense qualities. And here I think Black Rock is a good idea, because I'd like to keep the design or the color of the ship in black and greenish, but basically black. So, and it's a mining ship, so Black Rock is a good idea, I thought. So, however, okay, I think it's not allowed to have space. Alright. Okay, let's enter the ship core. And let's go to build mode. Alright. Now we are in build mode. And in this episode, I'd like to use the advanced build mode tools a bit more. And if you press the left control key, you open up the advanced build mode menu, and here are some interesting things that make things a lot easier. So yeah, but before I will add some blocks to the top and to the bottom. Let's add the I don't know. Let me think for a moment what we have here. Yeah, let's add the decorative panels to them. I think this is a funny idea. Ooh, this is the wrong one. This one. So these panels are not just a decoration, but I think it will look interesting later in the ship's interior, because this core block will now located in the center of my ship. So it will be surrounded by hull blocks, and secured by whole blocks, because if the core block would be destroyed in a battle or so, your ship is lost. And in my first ship, I had this core block here on top of the ship, because it also works as a cockpit. But for this ship, I will use cockpit blocks instead at the outside hull. So this is a much better solution. And now I'd like to add hull blocks to it. And like I said, I will use the black hull blocks I have here. And I think I also need these guys. And yeah, let's switch to them. And now I will use, like I said, the advanced, what was it called? The advanced build mode. And one of the interesting things is you can use, you have a symmetry build mode. So you can set a plane like, for example, let's use this one. And now we have this red plane here that can be shifted around with your mouse. And now when you left click on a block, this plane will snap the block and will stay there. And now everything we add to this plane will mirror it on the other side of the plane. So if I add a block here, it will mirror it to the other side. But the problem is there's our decorative panel on the other side, so it's not exactly in the middle. So, but this is no problem, because if we press left control again, let's unset this plane and check the art sim mode and set this again, we can locate, or we can let this plane snap to the middle of the block. In our case, our command module. Now it's located right in the middle, right to the middle of our blocks here. And now we can start to add our whole shape. Alright, this one. Yeah, and as you can see, it adds blocks to each side of this red plane. And I'd like to place 7 blocks in each direction. So we have here the middle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And also on the bottom, our center block, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And now I'd like to use this hull wedge block. And now if we click, or if we use the advanced building menu again, now we can see here the orientation of our block. And with this arrows, we can change it. You see? Sometimes it's not easy to see which orientation the block will have, but hopefully now should have orientation like, yeah, like this. And now I will put blocks on top of it, like boxes again, like this, and another wedge block right over there. And now you can see it have the wrong orientation. So let's remove it. Right click to remove, and let's switch the orientation again. Alright, that seems to fit. Yes. Now we have our basic hull shape. And now I'd like to expand this hull in this direction. So, and for this, I'd like, and wait a second, yeah, I'd like also to expand this a bit in this direction. Not very much, just like, let me say, 5 blocks. I made a little sketch, 5 blocks or so. And for this, let's add another plane. We can add 3 different planes. So this time I will use the X to the V plane. So let's set this plane. And let's put this here in the middle. Alright, and now every time I would add a block here to the top, it will be added to the right side and to the bottom side. And there's whoa, sorry, there was a little lag. And yeah, there's still one plane left because, like I said, I want to add blocks in this direction. So from view from here in this direction and also to this direction. And for this, I can set the X to Y plane. Set. Let's add it to this block here, to our command block. And now, if I add a black block here, it will be also added to this side and to this side and to the bottom and to the right. And now I can add 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like I said. So, very nice. But there's another option to make things much more easier. You can place a certain number of blocks at a one time. So I'd like to place 5 blocks in this direction. So I can use, I think it was this one. Set 5 blocks. And, oh no, of course not. The Y direction is from bottom to top. I need this one. No, huh? What do I do wrong? No. Ah, damn it. Yeah, this is the one I used at first. Okay, yeah, now you can see. You need to hold down left control all the time, by the way. You need to hold it down. And now you can see I can place 5 blocks at a time. Very well, very nice. This makes things a lot easier, And also here on the top. Hello. Alright, and finally here in the middle. Is it possible? Or I think no. Yes, it works. I wasn't sure if I have to if I had to remove this plane here first. No, but it seems to work. So this will be our central core command room later. And one thing I don't know how this will work with the wedge blocks. Oh, wedge blocks. If I add them, ooh, yeah, this is, I expected this. And by the way, it's also possible to remove a group of blocks. If you set the remove mode, now you can see the frame turns into red. And if I, sorry, if I right click on them, I've accidentally left clicked, it will remove all these blocks. So also a thing that makes it a lot easier, but I'm not sure how this with these blocks should work. I think I just need to set the right orientation. And now let's turn off the remove mode. Yeah, very nice. Very nice, very nice. So this is our first basic whole shape, and the whole ship will be a bit or a lot longer later. This is just the central core part, and yeah, I'd like to expand this a bit. I think I will do this away from camera, and in the next episode I will start to add a power core unit, and the mechanic bit behind the power core is very interesting. But uh, more about this in the last sorry in the next episode, of course. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.